Hey y'all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am so freaking excited to do this. We are going to be talking about, showing you, reviewing, and trying on all 8 of the new Melt Cosmetics Cream Blush Lights. These are brand new. Melt does have powder blushes, but this is their first time digging into cream blushes, and you all know that Melt is one of my all-time favorite cosmetics brand, but I am going to tell you straight up, if I don't like these, if they don't feel good on my cheeks, whatever it is, I'm just going to tell it to you honestly. But that being said, I do have quite high hopes for these because I really do like the way that Melt does makeup in general. So I hope it doesn't let me down. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm really excited. I want to give you a little bit of background on the pricing and everything like that, but I'm also going to be trying on all 8 of these on my face. I'm going to do one on one cheek, one on the other, take all my foundation off, put all my foundation back on, do number 3 and 4, so on and so forth. So my cheeks are going to be raw by the end of this. Wow, that sounds like really dirty and I'm going to get demonetized. Unsubscribe. Did I really just say my cheeks are going to be so raw on a video? Wow. Anyway. But if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Linda and I'm a cruelty-free beauty YouTuber. I always want to help you decide whether or not makeup, skincare, hair care products are worth your money, whether they are drugstore priced or luxury high-end or $22 a piece cream blush lights. I just want you to spend your money wisely. So if you're into that, please consider hitting that subscribe button and becoming a part of the Rockstar fam, or just give this video a thumbs up or even hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. So let's dig right into these. As I mentioned before, Melt already does have powder blushes in their collection, and they transformed 4 of those powders into these creams, and the other 4 are completely new shades. I am happy to say that Melt is a cruelty-free brand, but also all of the items in this collection are vegan. So even though these blushes have a nice red or pink or peachy tone to them, they are still vegan, so I think that's really exciting. These do retail for $22 each, but the whole set is $155, which brings the price of each blush down to $19.38. So you are saving a little bit of money if you buy this whole thing. It's basically like you're getting one of the blush lights for free. So keep that in mind if you're somebody who likes cream blushes, and I very much am. It could be worth the whole set for you if they perform well. So I'm actually really in love with this packaging. Like, how nice is that? And then all the blushes are sitting right in here. They're all like in this little plastic thing, so they're being held in place. I just really like that, and I think I might actually keep them in this container because I like it so much. Now let's go over each color, and I am going to give you the description from the Melt website. Editing Linda over here. So I realized when I was holding the products up to the screen that the colors didn't look as accurate as I wanted them to. So I'm going to be inserting pictures here instead with the descriptions of everything. But you will notice that the products have all been swatched at this point. So I'm really disappointed because when I was holding them up to the screen, they were beautiful and untouched. But you're going to have to deal with my big old nasty fingerprints to get some good colors here. First, we have Daydreamer. This is a rich cinnamon with pink pearl. Next, we have Sundown. This one was a powder blush that they transformed into a cream. This is a warm bronze with gold pearl. Lynx is another one that was previously a powder, and they also transformed it into a cream. This is described as a sandy bronze with a sun-kissed glow. Sandy Cheeks is described as a burnt peach. Cali Dream is one of their best-selling powders, so they also made it into this cream version, and it is a bright coral. Golden Hour is a bright coral with golden pearl. Honey Thief is also one of their staple powders that they transformed into this cream. They call this a staple peach tone, and this one has a dewy finish. And finally, we have Polished, a grapefruit with warm golden pearl. Okay, now it is time to try all of these. I'm very excited. I'm a little nervous because I do have to take my makeup off and put it back on in between all the swatches, but we might as well get right down to this. So they say that you can use a brush, you can use a sponge, you can use whatever you want. With cream blushes, I tend to prefer to use just my fingers and pat it on, but I will try also with the brush that I normally would use blushes with, and this is just the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection Brush, and they call this the all over, but I think that the denseness of this kind of makes for a nice buffing in of cream blushes. Let's see, where do we start? Why don't we just start at the deepest tones and go from there? So first we have Daydreamer. I will say that I did see some feedback with people talking about the color story here. And a lot of people were like, Melt Cosmetics, okay, they're gonna come out with blue and green and purple blushes. And people were a little disappointed at how neutral these tones were. I personally wasn't, because I love these colors so much. I feel like there's a good range here, but at the same time, I'm not somebody who personally does wear a green or a blue blush. If you are, I can understand why you would be disappointed at this collection, but I personally am not. So Daydreamer is described as a rich cinnamon with pink pearl. Also, do you know how mad I am that I dug my freaking fingernail into this the second I opened it? I'm pissed. I'm gonna try applying it with my fingers first. Okay, it is very, very emollient, very pigmented. Whoo, I'm gonna have to take this slow. I'm thinking I should do one finger next time so that this doesn't happen. This blends out very easily though. You saw when I first put it down, I had some big old fingerprints. That is so nice, and this is the deepest tone. Oh, I really like that. I like it a lot. Let me see if I can build up on that just a tiny bit. I'm just gonna literally tap my brush into it and get some on there and just build that up a little more. That's so nice. Wow, I thought this shade was gonna be too deep for me, but I really like it. So this is Daydreamer. Now I'm almost worried that the lighter shades are gonna be too light for me, but we'll see. All right, for this side, Sundown is a warm bronze with a gold pearl. So again, I'm gonna start by tapping 2 fingers in again. Why did I do that? So this looks very, very pearly and much lighter, much, much lighter. Let's see. I just smeared my lipstick on my face. 10 out of 10. So I don't see much of anything with my fingers, so let me clean off my brush, and I'm gonna tap into this using my brush. You can really see, do you see how pearly it is just where I tapped my fingers? Very pearly. So let me load up the brush a little bit more. Wow, there we go. So this color is more subtle, but you can see it has a significant sheen to it. Ooh. Wow. I have a feeling I'm going to say that every shade is my favorite. So that shade is Sundown. It is very bronzy. And again, they do have this in a powder formula. So I feel like if you really like this color, you should also get the powder and layer them. Oh, this is dangerous for my wallet. All right, so we have the 2 deepest shades, and I do think that these could be built up. So if you have a skin tone that is deeper than mine, I do think you could build it up, but I will say so far with those 2 colors, I don't know if you would be able to build them up on a very, very deep skin tone. I don't know how exactly they would look, but I'd be really curious to see. Like, I'm actually gonna go and search on YouTube after this because I really wanna see these on some nice, very deep skin tones. I'm gonna hop off screen and redo my foundation on my cheeks, and I'll be right back. All right, I am fresh-faced. Also, any redness that you see from here on out if I don't have blush on is just my skin, because I am wiping stuff off and putting it right back on, but we have a clean canvas. So next we are going to go in with Lynx, which is a sandy bronze with a sun-kissed glow. Start on the right again. This one is sandy. I don't know how else to describe it. It's almost coral, but leaning on the brown side of coral. So again, I'm going to start with 1 finger. I remember things. Swirling. Woo, that's a lot. That's a lot. It definitely has a glow, but it is quite orangey brown. Let's see. So these are definitely all buildable so far, which is very nice. Now I'm going to go in with my brush. See, I think I personally prefer these with a brush. I think the color payoff is a little bit more, and it still blends out beautifully. I don't have streaks or brush marks or anything like that. Look at that sheen though. Oh, I'm telling you, every single color is going to be my favorite. Now this one's my favorite. Ooh. All right, again, so that is Lynx. I love this one. It's very, very warm, and it's pearly, and it's pretty. Okay, now we have Sandy Cheeks, which is described as a burnt peach, and this definitely is a burnt peach. It's almost slightly cool toned, not cool toned. It just is a little more cool toned than the rest of these so far, but still very pretty. So let's try with a finger first. This one almost got melty and more emollient pretty quickly. Ooh, this one's very pigmented. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I don't want to put any more on, but I am going to blend it out a little bit with my brush. There we go. Oh, that one's lovely too. So you can see this one is definitely more on the kind of brown orange, whereas this has, I don't know, it has more of a sheen and a golden tone to it, and pink, and every color's my favorite. Yay! Okay, I'm so happy because honestly, even though I purchased these, I was so nervous that like, what if I only like one of them and I just spent all this money? But no, so far we're good. So this is Sandy Cheeks. Again, the color is like pretty accurate on my skin tone. So we are 4 for 4, ladies and gents. Okay, another reapplication of foundation. All right, also let it be said that I personally don't powder down my foundation. I powder under my eyes and I will powder along my jawline and right here, but that's it for me personally. But Dana Bomar, who is one of the founders of Melt Cosmetics, did show these being applied over powder. She said it works, and she showed it and it worked, but she says that they do not recommend putting it over powder. Okay, this is what I consider to be one of the lighter tones. So this is Cali Dream, and this is a bright coral, and this is also one of their most famous powders. So again, let's try this. Very creamy and quite light pigment. So we'll see this on me, but oh, okay. Oh, this one's cute. Oh, I like this one. I'm gonna go in with my brush again. Let me clean it off. Oh, this builds up nicely. Whoa, in the mirror, this is a little violent, aggressive. This one is lovely. I think I liked it when it was a bit more sheer, so I'm just kind of patting a sponge over it. It's very, very, very pretty. It is definitely not as light as I thought it would be. Still very, very nice. But I don't know that this one is my favorite out of all of them, just on my skin tone. So again, here we are with Cali Dream. All right, Golden Hour is a bright coral with a golden pearl. I guess I would call it a bright coral because it is a lighter coral, if that makes sense. I don't think it's like a neon bright. I think it's just a light bright, if that makes sense. I keep saying if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, then stop saying it. Again, this looks very light and very milky, but very shimmery. This one is very, very dewy compared to the rest. Very, very dewy. I love a dewy finish. You all know that I like to look like a greased up turkey fresh out of the oven, so this is kind of my aesthetic. I'm almost mad at how beautiful these are. This, holy crap, Golden Hour? What do we think? Comment down below and let me know what your favorite is so far, and then at the end you're gonna have to let me know again. But Golden Hour? Golden Hour? Golden Hour. Ooh. Okay. All right. 2 more left, so let's do a foundation reapplication. All right, this is one I've been really excited to try. So this is Honey Thief. It is very bright and very pink. They describe this as a staple peach tone with a dewy finish. This is the blush of theirs I've always heard about, so I'm very curious. I almost dug my nail into this one. Whew, just like all the others, these are just very creamy and emollient. Wow, that is very pink. Okay. Oh, this is a Kate the Great beauty blush if I ever saw one. Aspen cheek situation. Okay, Honey Thief. As you can tell, this one is a lot more pink. This one is definitely a dewy finish as well. But I would say so far this is the most pink out of the tones because there's a whole lot of peaches in here. A lot of peach, which I don't mind a big old peach. I actually really do like this. It is very pink. Like, this is the color of my skin when I've gotten just a little too much sun. I'm not mad about that, but It's very pretty. Finally, we have Polished, which is grapefruit with warm golden pearl. This one looks like actually it's going to be the most pink, but let's try with the finger first. Oh, wow, that's a very, very bright color. I'm going to have to be gentle with this one. You can see this one is intensely pigmented. Wow. Also, I apologize that I always apply with my middle finger. I'm really not trying to give you guys all flipping the bird and everything. All of these blend out so nicely. So even if you think you've put on too much, keep going. Is that my motto for all of makeup? Think you've put on too much? Keep going. Oh my. And there we have Polished. So this one is rosier and more dewy than Honey Thief, I think. This one is just, this one's a really rosy cheek situation. There's not a single one I don't like. There is not a single one I don't like in this whole collection. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my favorite. Which one is my favorite? Okay, I think my favorite is a tie between Golden Hour, and Golden Hour, again, is the bright coral with golden pearl. This one was just very pretty, very warm. It has a very nice dewiness to it. Like, I almost don't feel like I need a highlighter with any of these. I mean, I'm going to put a highlighter on with any of them, but still, I don't feel like I need it. But I also really loved Lynx. Lynx is the sandy bronze with a sun-kissed glow. Like, I love me a brown orange blush situation, and this satisfies that. But tell me down below, which ones did you think look best on my skin tone, and which ones do you think would look best on your skin tone? So that's it. That's my review of all 8 of the new Melt Cream Blush Lights. Again, I know I'm biased because I love Melt Cosmetics, but I really feel like they knocked it out of the park with this. A lot of people are not into cream blushes, and I 100% get that, but I personally love a cream blush. I do have drier skin, so these work very well on me. And I really feel like the formula is next level of these. They are so emollient and so blendable, but buildable. And also, my cheeks don't feel tacky, so they do set down a little bit, and you don't have to worry about smearing your whole face. Just really, really beautiful. Of course, I'm going to link everything down below. These are available now. Let me know what you think. Do you think you're going to be picking any of these up? Do you think you're going to be picking up the whole damn collection like I did because I have a serious problem? Okay. That's it. I hope you all enjoyed this. You all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. And I love you so much with my whole heart. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.